In a wine world full of bottles, boxed wine is now making its comeback. We did the taste test to see what people really liked better.
Putting our mouths and our noses to the test,
She's really tasting it.
I think the second's the box.
5 Newport Market shoppers joined me for a pop quiz with no wrong answers, or so I thought.
You were incorrect.
I mean, I can't help
Was that
it.
the second instance?
There's no right or wrong is what I was told before we started.
Exactly.
Right. Everybody's a winner.
Next up to taste was this couple.
I'm gonna guess that the first one is the box.
Natalie Fletcher guessed wrong, but she really wasn't all that upset about it.
Speaking of black
Oh,
box.
the second one. I like the second one better.
There you go.
I think we just found a new boxed wine fan.
But not all of our tasters were ready to buy into the box.
But I mean, not that there's anything wrong with the box.
Right. You
you
just
could-
prefer.
I tasted what I thought was the difference.
No surprise, people came into the tasting with some preconceptions.
Can't really taste the difference between the glass and the plastic bag.
But it's the same stigma as like bottles versus cans, you know? Like some
Yeah.
people feel like they can
That's
taste
true.
the aluminum. It's like with wine, people probably feel like they can taste the plastic,
Yeah.
you know? But
I can't.
I can't. If I can, I like it.
Tanya Carlson said she would never, ever bring boxed wine to a dinner party. Then this happened.
I'm gonna have to say the second was the box. Second one is the bottle.
All right.
Well, in that case, the Boda Box Malbec was the better one.
The Malbec was her last tasting, but mine was just beginning.
A lot of people don't even understand why they're swirling. So a lot of times when you're swirling, you have just the surface area, but when you swirl, it goes up the sides and increases the surface area, and it, you know, adds oxygen to it, and it's stirring up all the aromatics and so forth. That's why the glass is shaped like this. You're waking it all up and going on that. So I think a lot of people do it. They don't know why they're doing it.
How am I doing it? Is
Oh,
this
you're
good?
doing fine.
Scott Ratcliffe is the owner of Volcano Vineyards and proud producer of, yes, some boxed wine. His #1 reason for distributing in bags, not bottles, is freshness.
What happens is I always tell people it's like a banana. You wouldn't peel down a banana and take 2 bites and then set it off on the counter and then, you know, eat it like 3 days later. But that's what's happening. You just can't see it.
With a bottle of Lava Red that was opened then recorked the day before, and a bag of the same wine, we were ready to see what tasted better.
Actually, this one was fresher, I think, because this one's been open since Sunday.
Yeah.
Even though it has more preservation system, I think that this is actually tastes fresher than this.
I gotta give it one more go.
You do it. I've had this wine plenty of times, so, you know.
I'm the newbie.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. I have it all the time, you know. I love my wine, but, you know, you have the thing over and over and over. So it's like, you know, I'm sure the chocolate makers don't drink either chocolate.
I agree. This one was the bagged wine.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this one tastes fresher.
It does.
Not only fresher, but the bagged version of Ratcliffe's wines are actually cheaper.
Discount my wines or my sangrias by 20%. And that's, for me, it's more of a labor thing because I hand bottle everything. So if I can just take it off the tap, put the thing in, bleed off the air, and give it to you is better than me, you know, setting up my whole bottling line and bottling it and wiping it down and labeling it, you know, all that kind of stuff.
Ratcliffe hopes more people will start buying wine with their taste buds, not their prejudice.
Now it makes sense. I mean, it's a common sense thing. It's better prices for the consumer, less hassle for the producer, and better for the whole planet. So.
With all the positives of boxed wine, there is one little problem with boxes over bottles.
But you don't know there's like 6.5 bottles in here. I had to take them out of our house. It's like, okay, you don't have, that's the one thing, you don't have the bottles to show you, okay, I've had 2 bottles of wine, I think we should stop there.
All right, we're done.